Friends and family can be fast to offer you advice on how to lose weight. But can you really trust that advice? In the next few minutes, I'm going to separate fact from fiction so that you can get the truth on how to reach your weight loss goals. I'm Shannon Clark with SkinnySexyBride.com. There are a lot of fitness myths that circulate around the industry, and some of these myths can completely take you off track to seeing the results that you're looking for. Being able to understand what is a myth and what is the truth is going to really help you see success. So our job here today is to clear that confusion. The first myth that you're going to come across is the whole myth about eating before bed. You've probably heard it before. If you want to lose weight, you need to cut the food after 6 p.m., 8 p.m., or 10 p.m. depending on who's telling you this myth. The truth of the matter is that this is simply false. Your body doesn't stop burning calories at a certain hour. You're burning calories 24 hours a day, every day, all day. It's true that a lot of people are a lot more sedentary in the evening hours, but their metabolism doesn't stop. What's also true is that whether or not you lose weight is going to come down to how many calories you're burning versus how many calories you're consuming over the course of the 24-hour period. So as long as you're managing that calorie intake, it's perfectly fine to eat a little bit of food before bed if it helps you sleep and helps ease some anxiety about being on the diet in general. A lot of people, if they eat their dinner meal at 6 p.m. and then know that they're going to be awake till, say, midnight and can't have another thing to eat, can create a lot of anxiety and cause them to fall off the program completely. Instead, they'd be much better off just saving some of the calories from earlier in the day and placing them before bed, and they have this snack to have. It's going to ease that anxiety and make the diet that much more enjoyable. So I encourage you to rethink this myth. If you want to eat before bed, choose smart foods that are still healthy, and make sure you just cut back a little bit in other times during the day so that you're still maintaining the right calorie balance. Then you won't see any weight gain. The second myth that we need to discuss is the myth of exercising daily. I see so many brides doing this, or brides-to-be, and also just regular women, because they think the more often they can get to the gym, the faster they're going to get results. But this isn't always the case. You need to remember that your body does need that downtime to rest. Especially as a bride who's always on the go and you have 1,000,001 things to do, you're going to be very active overall. So your calorie intake and your calorie burn for the day will already be higher than, say, someone who's sitting at a desk job for 10 hours a day and then coming home and watching TV. So there isn't that need to be working out every single day, and by allowing your body the time to recover and get stronger, you're actually going to see yourself burning more calories overall because you'll be building some extra lean muscle mass. So really give yourself the rest. Don't exercise every day. It's good to be active, but you don't need to be doing those super intense workouts that so many people get into the habit of doing. The third myth that we need to talk about is the myth of cutting all your carbs. This again is extremely popular. Women and brides are just like, every carb has to go. I need to be on a high protein, only vegetable diet. And while those can work to help you lose weight, they're not going to maintain your energy, they're not going to keep the weight off, and they're definitely not going to provide the what you need to be able to complete all your wedding planning tasks. So rather than cutting all your carbs, be smart. Have the carbs before and after the workout, and save the lesser calorie dense carbs such as vegetables and fruits for later on in the day. You aren't going to be burning quite as many calories as you would during your workout, so you don't need those high energy sources of foods. But one thing is for certain, and that is that you don't want to cut carbs. Do that and your metabolism will plummet, your energy will plummet, and you're just not going to be a very happy bride overall. Carb cutting isn't a fun thing, and your brain does need some carbs to function, so keep that in mind. So there you have 3 of the biggest fitness myths that you need to make sure you're not falling for. If these are starting to get to you and you've been thinking that they're true, change the way you think so that you can get back on track to success. I'm Shannon Clark with Skinny Sexy Bride. Make sure you check back regularly because we're going to share with you all the secret information you need to get fit for your wedding day.